आज के टाइम पे it is necessity and a lot of you might not be able to answer this. And most of the students do not ask why. So this is what we call rote learning, रट्टा. The most important thing in today's time. जिसमें सोचना पड़ता है, उसको बढ़ाओ. Right? So this is what we call creativity. So you ask why. उसके बाद उसको कुछ भी सिखाने की जरूरत नहीं है. Summarizing ideas, knowledge sharing. Hi everyone. Good evening. Jai Hind. I hope you're all well, fine, healthy, safe. Great to have you. I welcome you all to this session. बहुत सारे बच्चों का मैथमेटिक्स फर्स्ट एंड फेवरेट सब्जेक्ट होता है. दे लाइक मैथमेटिक्स, दे वांट टू सिक्योर 100% मार्क्स इन द स्कूल एग्जाम्स. एंड बहुत सारे बच्चों ने अब तक जो स्कूल एग्जाम्स तुम्हारे खत्म हो चुके हैं उसमें रिजल्ट्स भी बहुत सारे बच्चों को आ चुका होगा और बहुत सारे बच्चों के अच्छे मार्क्स आए होंगे, नियर 100% मार्क्स आए होंगे एंड दे वुड बी वेरी एक्साइटेड. इस टाइम पे बहुत सारे बच्चे मैं जानता हूं जो कि इन वेकेशंस के अंदर बिटवीन द टू सेशंस they start doing the next grade mathematics and they're super excited about the books. वो बहुत जल्दी बुक्स ले लेते हैं and कुछ चैप्टर्स पहले कर लेते हैं. बहुत सारे बच्चे कुछ पूरी की पूरी बुक पहले से कर लेते हैं and they're super excited. बट आज मैं बहुत सारे बच्चों की आंखें खोलने वाला हूँ, पर्टिकुलरली उन बच्चों की एंड उन पेरेंट्स की जो इस वीडियो पे, इस चैनल पे फर्स्ट टाइम आए हैं. एंड आई एम गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट समथिंग जो कि शायद बहुत कम बच्चों को पता है एंड इसी की अवेयरनेस हम यहाँ पर इस चैनल पे इन हमारे कोर्सेज के थ्रू फैलाने की कोशिश करते हैं. बट आज एक बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग चीज हम डिस्कस करने वाले हैं, दैट इज द राइट वे ऑफ डूइंग मैथमेटिक्स, द राइट काइंड ऑफ मैथमेटिक्स दैट शुड बी एक्सपोज टू द स्टूडेंट्स बट दे आर नॉट एक्सपोज टू. दैट इज कॉल्ड नॉन रूटीन मैथमेटिक्स. एंड उसका पावर क्या है, व्हाट इज द पावर ऑफ नॉन रूटीन मैथमेटिक्स इन डे टू लाइफ. आई एम अभय महाजन. आई हैव डन माय इंजीनियरिंग फ्रॉम IIT Roorkee, been teaching for the last 15 years, have produced a lot of selections in JEE, in IIT, and also a lot of my students have represented India in international levels. This is my Telegram ID @Abhay86 Mahajan. If you want to get in touch with me for any kind of help, you can at this Telegram ID. आज हम डिस्कस करने वाले हैं the right way of studying mathematics, that is the power of non-routine math. A lot of students do not know what non-routine mathematics is. And आज मैं इसी का खुलासा करने वाला हूं कि क्या होता है non-routine mathematics. What is it that we keep on talking about this kind of mathematics on this particular channel, and also a lot of tutors, educators are trying to spread the awareness about non-routine mathematics and why आज के टाइम पे non-routine mathematics is kind of necessity. There was a time 10 years back, 15 years back, जब non-routine mathematics, doing this kind of mathematics was a luxury. आज के टाइम पे it is necessity and every other student that you talk about जो JEE के अंदर, नीट के अंदर, ISI के अंदर, ओलंपियाड्स के अंदर अच्छा रैंक लेकर आ रहा है, टॉप रैंक लेकर आ रहा है, उसने कभी ना कभी किसी न किसी तरीके से नॉन रूटीन मैथमेटिक्स कभी ना कभी पढ़ा हुआ है. Now what if I ask you how many of you have memorized the formula without knowing why they work? सर फॉर्मूला तो मेमोराइज करना ही होता है. व्हाट इज द ऑल्टरनेट? व्हाट इफ आई टेल यू एक कंस्ट्रक्शन होती है जो कि 7th और 8th क्लास में होती है, दैट इज मेकिंग एंगल्स वाया कॉम्पस. हम सब लोगों को 60 डिग्रीज का एंगल बनाना आता है. 60 डिग्रीज का एंगल बनाना आता है. अगर तुम क्लास 8 में हो, क्लास 9th में हो, क्लास 10th में हो, ये चीज तुमने पहले से सीख ली होगी. तो अगर मुझे इस पॉइंट पर 60 डिग्रीज बनाना है, वी मेक एन आर्क एंड इस पॉइंट से वी मेक एन अनदर आर्क एंड ये 60 डिग्रीज है. माई क्वेश्चन टू यू इज व्हाई इज दिस 60 डिग्रीज? व्हाट इज द मैथमेटिक्स बिहाइंड इट? ऐसा क्यों है कि ये एंगल 60 डिग्रीज है एंड 30 डिग्रीज नहीं है एंड 45 डिग्रीज नहीं है? व्हाट इज द मैथमेटिक्स बिहाइंड इट? अगर ये चीज तुम्हें नहीं पता है, दैट मीन्स यू आर मेमोराइजिंग द थिंग्स. व्हाट इज द डिविजिबिलिटी रूल ऑफ 3? A lot of you are going to answer, sir, divisible, a number is going to be divisible by 3 if the sum of the digits is divisible by 3. If I ask you, ऐसा क्यों? Why? Why is this not the divisibility rule of 4 or 5 or 6? A lot of you might not be able to answer this. By the way, इसका चीज बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग है. Those who don't know, मैं बता देता हूं. बहुत ही सिंपल चीज है कि अगर मैं यहां से एक आर्क बना रहा हूं, so let's say the arc radius is r. तो इस पॉइंट से मैं सेम लेंथ का रेडियस काटता हूं. इसका मतलब ये जो पॉइंट है, दिस इज ऑल्सो आर एंड दिस इज ऑल्सो आर बिकॉज दिस एंड दिस लाई ऑन द सेम आर्क. तो ये जो ट्रायंगल है ना, दिस ट्रायंगल बिकम्स इक्विलेटरल. अगर ये ट्रायंगल इक्विलेटरल है तो दिस एंगल बिकम्स 60 डिग्रीज एंड दैट इज व्हाई दिस एंगल इज 60 डिग्रीज. सो दिस इज द रियल मैथमेटिक्स बिहाइंड इट. सिमिलरली यू कैन ऑब्जर्व द रियल मैथमेटिक्स बिहाइंड 30 डिग्रीज, 45 डिग्रीज, 90 डिग्रीज. तो ये ऑब्जर्व करना, ये क्वेश्चंस पूछना बहुत जरूरी है. अगर ये नहीं पूछ रहे और अगर सिर्फ इसको मेमोराइज करो, दैट मीन्स यू आर मेमोराइजिंग एंड दैट इज नॉट द करेक्ट वे ऑफ डूइंग मैथमेटिक्स. This is precisely the reason a lot of students fear math, because they are not able to get into the whys, because they've been taught the wrong way. Mathematics in most of the schools, I would say, and taught by most of the teachers, is being taught the wrong way. उसको एक सीरीज ऑफ प्रोसीजर्स की तरह बताया जा रहा है कि 60 डिग्रीज एंगल बनाने का तरीका ये है, फिर ये है और लाइन मार दो. A number is going to be divisible by 3. Sum of the digits is divisible by 3. What is the mathematics? What is the reason behind it? Most of the teachers do not discuss it. Most of the teachers do not discuss this, and most of the students do not ask why. And that is how mathematics becomes a subject. But it should actually be a skill. Developing mathematics is a skill. ये skill है, subject नहीं है. वो सब्जेक्ट तब बन जाएगा जब हम इसको फॉर्मूलास की तरह पढ़ेंगे, जो हम पढ़ रहे हैं, जो मोस्ट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स पढ़ रहे हैं, विच इज रॉन्ग. सो द प्रॉब्लम विद ट्रेडिशनल मैथ लर्निंग इज द रूट लर्निंग. द सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट चीज, जैसे कि मैंने एग्जांपल दिया, 60 डिग्री एंगल. वेरी फ्यू स्टूडेंट्स और वेरी फ्यू टीचर्स आर गोइंग टू टेल यू द मैथमेटिक्स बिहाइंड व्हाई इज दिस एंगल 60 डिग्रीज, एंड दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. Most of the students and most of the teachers are not going to tell you, and most of the students are also not going to ask कि ऐसा 60 degrees ही क्यों होता है, why not this is 30 degrees. So this is what we call rote learning, ratta. We have to focus on formulas, rules and repetitive exercise. This is the rule of mathematics being taught in schools. कि फॉर्मूला है, ये प्रोसीजर है और इसको इस तरीके से करना है. एक क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन का फॉर्मूला है, ये क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन है, इसको इस तरीके से सॉल्व करना है. 3 मेथड होते हैं, तीनों मेथड याद कर लो. This is not how mathematics is done. Please understand. Students follow procedures without questioning why. They do not ask, ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है? And क्यों होता है? क्या होता है इससे? What are the consequences? Mathematics becomes boring. अगर तुम्हारे मार्क्स नहीं आ रहे, अगर मार्क्स आ रहे हैं तो तुम्हें लग रहा है इंटरेस्टिंग है, तुम्हें लग रहा है कि it is a favorite subject. But again, अंदर से खोखला है. You're not able to answer most. You will not be able to answer most of the new problems which are going to be thrown at you. ऐसे प्रॉब्लम जो तुमने करे हैं स्कूल्स के अंदर वो हो जाएंगे, पर नए प्रॉब्लम्स नहीं हो पाएंगे. तो सर इससे फायदा, मतलब इससे क्या हो रहा है? जो प्रॉब्लम्स हमें कराए जा रहे हैं वो तो हो रहे हैं ना, एग्जाम में तो वही आएंगे, एग्जाम में आएंगे, कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम्स में नहीं आएंगे. दैट इज द प्रॉब्लम. इससे हो क्या रहा है? वी डू नॉट डेवलप प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग स्किल्स. व्हाट आर प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग स्किल्स? नाउ प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग स्किल्स आर द स्किल्स ऑफ सॉल्विंग अ प्रॉब्लम विच इज न्यू टू अस. एक ऐसा प्रॉब्लम जो नया है, जो हमने पहले देखा नहीं हुआ, क्या हम उसको सॉल्व कर सकते हैं, क्या उसको अप्रोच कर सकते हैं, कि उसको हल्का सा हिला सकते हैं. दैट इज व्हाट वी कॉल प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग. सर व्हाई इज दिस इंपॉर्टेंट? दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट इन टुडेज टाइम एंड ऑल द मोर इंपॉर्टेंट इन टुडेज टाइम बिकॉज आज के टाइम पे एआई शुरुआत हो चुकी है. ऐसे प्रॉब्लम्स जो पहले से सॉल्व हुए हैं, जिनका सोल्यूशन तुम्हें ऑलरेडी पता है, वैसी जॉब्स को रिप्लेस करने के लिए एआई आ चुका है. द प्रॉब्लम्स व्हिच ऑलरेडी हैव अ सोल्यूशन, humans are never going to be required on those kind of jobs, and even if they're required, तो यार वो उस सैलरी पे नहीं होंगे, बिकॉज उसका सोल्यूशन तो ऑलरेडी कंप्यूटर कर रहा है ना. ह्यूमंस का रिक्वायरमेंट है टू सॉल्व प्रॉब्लम्स व्हिच हैव नॉट बीन सॉल्व बिफोर, एंड दैट इज व्हाई प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग इज मोर इंपॉर्टेंट, द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इन टुडेज टाइम. द प्रॉब्लम्स व्हिच हैव बीन सॉल्व बिफोर, उसके लिए एआई आ चुका है. मस्क भाई साहब एआई बिठा देंगे, तुम्हारा जरूरत नहीं है उनके लिए. And that is why it is all the more important to deviate from the set path. जो जिस तरीके से पढ़ाया जा रहा है उससे हटने की जरूरत है. पूरी दुनिया कर रही है, हमें भी करना है at this point of time. उससे होता क्या है? Despite securing good marks, best of the marks in your schools, 100 out of 100, 80 out of 80 in 10th grade board exams, you're not able to perform in Olympiads, you're not able to perform in JEE. Numerous stories of the students who have done really well in math school exams, secured 100% marks in math science, are not able to cope up when they start their JEE preparation because problem solving ही नहीं है, skills ही नहीं आती. This is a majority, one of the major reasons. Non-routine mathematics, what is it? Solving problems using logic, pattern, creativity rather than memorizing the formulas. जितने भी रियल मैथ ओलंपियड हैं, रियल कॉन्टेस्ट है, मैथ ओलंपियड रियल कौन से मैं बोलता हूं, IOQM, RMO, INMO, NMTC, AMCs, जहां पर ऐसे प्रॉब्लम्स आते हैं जो तुमने पहले देखे नहीं हुए, इसको करने के लिए यू नीड लॉजिक, पैटर्न, क्रिएटिविटी, ये सब चीजें जरूरी हैं. दिस इज व्हाट वी कॉल नॉन रूटीन मैथमेटिक्स. One simple example is how would you solve 19 times 219 without using a calculator, without using the traditional methods. नहीं करना traditional methods. उसके बिना इसको कैसे सॉल्व करोगे? Just an idea. सोचो क्या क्या चीजें तुम्हें पता है, कौन कौन से ट्रिक्स पता है, कौन कौन से फॉर्मुलास पता है तुम्हें, कौन कौन से अल्जेब्रिक आइडेंटिटीज पता है, क्या उनको यूज कर सकते हैं and try to solve this problem without actually doing the traditional multiplication. If we remove one math stick from a triangle, how many triangles remain? These kind of problems. जिसमें सोचना पड़ता है, उसको बढ़ाओ. In summer vacations में उनको बढ़ाओ. Solve a lot of Sudoku. Solve a lot of these. Solve a lot of Martin Gardners. This is one of the favorite things. My pastime. Favorite pastime. And बहुत सारे बच्चों का favorite pastime बन चुका है. These kind of things which help you evolve. Which you help you solve problems on your own. Which improves your problem solving skills. Real life important, it is very essential for Olympiads, competitive exams and also innovation skills. Creativity इसी की ही वैल्यू होने वाली है अगले कुछ सालों के अंदर. ये नहीं है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, एक सिंपल एग्जाम्पल, a प्लस बी होल स्क्वायर. बहुत सारे बच्चों को इसका फॉर्मूला पता है, a स्क्वायर प्लस बी स्क्वायर प्लस 2ab. बट इसको इस तरीके से देखा जा सकता है, a प्लस बी एक स्क्वायर है जिसमें एक साइड है, b एक साइड है, तो दिस इज a स्क्वायर, दिस इज b स्क्वायर, ये एरिया ab है और ये एरिया ab है. a स्क्वायर प्लस बी स्क्वायर प्लस ab. राइट, सो दिस इज व्हाट वी कॉल क्रिएटिविटी. सर ये भी हमें पता है, ये एग्जाम्पल दे रहा था मैं, पता है, बहुत अच्छी बात. बट इस तरह के एग्जाम्पल, सो स्टार्ट क्वेश्चनिंग व्हाई. किससे? सर बुक से व्हाई पूछो. सर फिर आंसर कौन देगा? खुद आंसर करने की कोशिश करो. ट्राई टू आंसर योरसेल्फ. ट्राई टू आस्क द क्वेश्चंस टू यू. आस्क द क्वेश्चंस टू यू. ट्राई टू आंसर देम योरसेल्फ. नहीं कर पाओगे, देन आस्क योर टीचर्स, आस्क योर पेरेंट्स, आस्क योर गाइड्स, आस्क योर मेंटर्स. बट क्वेश्चंस पूछो. This summer vacation, this year, next academic year, make sure you inculcate this habit of asking why. If a teacher is telling you कि ऐसा 60 degrees ऐसा होता है, ask him ऐसा क्यों? Why not 30 degrees? Why not 45 degrees? What is the mathematics behind it? It is very important for you. Very important. Now why? What is the importance of non-routine mathematics? Why is this key to success? Why a lot of students who have done non-routine mathematics are able to secure good ranks, best of the ranks in IIT, JEE, in exams like ISI. They're able to get into, good Ivy League colleges in US. क्या reason है? Because सबसे important चीज है, it builds problem solving skills. वो traditional method से हटा देता है तुम्हें. Because in exams के अंदर, in competitive exams के अंदर ट्रेडिशनल चीजें नहीं आएंगी. The things that you already know, वो नहीं आएंगे. You will have to solve things on your own and quickly. And this is very important to develop at a younger age. Olympiad level thinking helps in exams like JEE. It is not, it's an open secret now. ISI and of course much beyond that. Competitive exams and careers, top students get into IITs, MITs, Google, their dream companies and excel in problem solving. Please understand, this is very important. Mathematics is not about getting marks in schools. And ये अपना भ्रम है ना, ये निकाल दो. School marks, a good school marks does not mean you have real math ability. Right, so this is one of the misconceptions a lot of students, a lot of parents have. My child is doing really well in schools, scoring 100 out of 100 in schools. That does not mean he's good in mathematics. Please understand. Real mathematics is very different from schools. Is very different from schools. Right, so real mathematics is all about non-routine mathematics, developing solutions on your own, developing solutions of the problems that you have not seen before. So how to learn math the right way? Focus on the concept first. Ask why. Why is it should be the most important word this coming season. Be it school, be it any coaching center, whatever you go to. Why should be the most important word. If the teacher is telling you a plus b whole square is a square plus b square plus 2ab, ask why. If the teacher is telling you this is the way to draw 60 degrees angle, ask why. If the teacher is telling you A number is divisible by 3. If some of the digits are divisible by 3, ask why. Very important. It should be your favorite problem, favorite question. Solve non-routine problems. सर ये कहाँ से मिलेंगे? ये मिलेंगे, बहुत सारी किताबें हैं, बहुत सारी बुक्स हैं, NMTC है, AMC 8 है. These are free resources. Challenges and Thrills of Pre-College Mathematics. हमारी VOS की IOQM की बुक है. Right, so there are a lot of amazing sources to get these kind of problems, and they are free resources. Most of these, apart from VOS IOQM book, everything which I mentioned is free. AMC 8, AMC 10, NMTC, all these papers you'll be able to find. Puzzle-based problems. Discuss and debate. And again, discussions are very important. Discussions are very important. One of the ways to develop good mathematics is to discuss new ideas, to discuss the creative ideas. Without discussions, बहुत बड़ा void रह जाता है. Because there are a lot of questions which a student has in mind, he is not able to ask them. And if he is not discussing with the peers or teachers who are not able to answer his questions, it remains, a big void remains. And ultimately that void grows bigger with time. So discussions are the most important things. Do not fear mistakes. A lot of students, right, इस age में 7th में, 8th में, 9th में, 10th में, parents also, students also, right? So one of the most common words is silly mistake. I don't know how did it come, but silly mistakes are something which are very common amongst the students of grade 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. Please understand, and this is my philosophy, that silly mistakes are something which you do not have to fear about. Silly mistakes are the reason we are humans. It is perfectly fine to make these mistakes. Perfectly fine. Silly mistakes में problem बताऊं कब आती है? वो तब आती है जब we are making the same mistake again. Right? So अगर मैंने 2 को 3 लिख दिया, 2 question paper में है 3 लिख दिया, that's perfectly fine to make that mistake. Right? Because we are humans, we are bound to make mistakes. We are going to make mistakes. अगर हम mistakes नहीं करेंगे हम भगवान बन जाएंगे ना. So it is perfectly fine to make these mistakes. The only challenge is कि अगर मैंने एक पेपर में, क्वेश्चन पेपर में, एग्जाम में 2 को 3 लिख दिया, 2 क्वेश्चन पेपर में दिया था, 3 आंसर शीट में लिख दिया, इसके बाद आई शुड बी perfectly clear कि इसके बाद इस तरह का मिस्टेक नहीं होगा. So as long as I'm not making that mistake again, it's perfectly fine. And how do you do that? How do I do that? किस तरीके से करें? How do I ensure that I'm not making the same mistake again? When I started my JEE preparation, this was one advice which was given to one of the teachers, and I keep on giving the same advice to all the students now. Maintain a copy. Call that copy silly mistake copy. उस कॉपी में जो भी silly mistake तुम मैथमेटिक्स में करते हो वो लिखो. As simple as कि मैंने 2 को 3 लिख दिया, I wrote 2 as 3. So when you write those silly mistakes down, you are more conscious. You're storing that in your conscious memory. And the chances are that you are not going to make that mistake again. If you don't write that down, of course, after 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, you are going to forget about that mistake. You're going to make the same mistake again. So maintain that copy, and before giving the exam, just go through that copy for 5 minutes. That is it. This is the most simple solution and the most effective one. Last but not the least is take these amazing Olympiad concepts. When I say Olympiad, I do not mean SOF. ठीक है, इस कंट्री के अंदर, इंडिया के अंदर ओलंपियाड का मतलब SOF है, because SOF have penetrated our schools in such a way. That's a good thing for the company, not so much for you. When I say Olympiads, I talk about real math contest. इंडिया के अंदर एक ही ओलंपियाड है which is conducted by the government of India, जिसका फर्स्ट स्टेज IOQM होता है, जिसका एलिजिबिलिटी फर्स्ट time you can write IOQM in grade 8th. It's a common exam for all the students from 8th to 12th. एक ही पेपर होता है. So that is a real Olympiad. And besides that, there are certain good contests. NMTC, AMC 8, AMC 10. These are certain good contests. I'll make a list of those good contests very soon on this particular channel. You can have a look. उसके लिए तुम्हें सब्सक्राइब करना पड़ेगा. Make sure you subscribe to this. So take Olympiad and exam challenge, Math Kangaroo, IOQM, RMO, NMTC, these kind of exams which really test your problem solving skills. Got it? Right? So if you want to learn real math, not school math, start practicing non-routine problems from today. Now, one of the philosophy that we follow in Vedantu Olympiad School courses particularly is building logic, right? So this is the top priority. the topmost priority is building logic, building IQ. ठीक है. So इसके अलावा because we believe that अगर मैं किसी बच्चे का लॉजिक बिल्ड कर देता हूँ, एप्टीट्यूड बिल्ड कर देता हूँ, IQ बिल्ड कर देता हूँ, उसके बाद उसको कुछ भी सिखाने की जरूरत नहीं है. He is not going to only do well in mathematics but all the subjects, and this we've seen a lot, right? So this is the core philosophy. The number one priority is building logic, building IQ, giving them thought puzzles from books like Martin Gardner, puzzles from Shakuntala Devi, puzzles that we made ourselves with experience, right? So these are the kind of things that we discuss readily and frequently in the classes. And apart from doing that, of course, we teach some of the mathematics also. The second important thing that we discuss in ideas and discussions, right? So if I'm teaching, if a student says, sir, I have another idea, everything stops. Everything stops. उसको अनम्यूट किया जाता है, एंड कैम किया जाता है, उसके आइडिया सुने जाते हैं, एंड उससे बाकी बच्चों से पूछा जाता है कि इफ यू हैव एनी कमेंट अबाउट दैट आइडिया. उसके कारण होता क्या है कि a lot of our courses are delayed also, right? So there's a backlog in a lot of courses, and that's perfectly fine. We take extra sessions to cover those topics, and that's perfectly fine. But the priority number 1 and 2 is very clear. The third is you have to give time, right? It is not like your school math, wherein you know a formula, you know a method, and you are able to apply. यहाँ पर तुम्हें सोचना पड़ेगा. You'll have to give a lot of thoughts, and that is what is going to matter a lot in life later on. And then comes the content, right? So quality content, but again उससे ऊपर ये 3 important चीजें हैं जिस पे हम बहुत ज़्यादा focus करते हैं. And last but not the least is the test that we give, right? So what we have done is we have divided the Olympiad journey of a child into different levels, irrespective of what board, what kind of mathematics is doing, right? From level 3 to level 10, level 10 being the highest one. Level 3 is for the students of grade 3rd and 4th, level 4 for the students of grade 5th and 6th, level 5 for 7th and 8th, level 6 for 9th and 10th, particularly who are getting into Olympiads for the first time. अगर 10th class का syllabus कर लिया है अच्छे तरीके से तो level 7 है. उसके बाद if as per your performance in national Olympiads, IOQM, RMO, then we put you in these 3 courses, that is level 8, level 9, level 10, depending on your performance. Level 10 being the highest one. पूरे इंडिया से 60 students clear the 3rd level, that is INMO. These 60 students, they are eligible to take admissions into colleges like IIT Bombay, IIT Kanpur, ISI without writing JEE, without writing these exams. Right, so those 60 students we train in level 10, and again the aim is to make them well versed and help them get into the team India, who are right, the Indian team which represents India in International Maths Olympiad every year. Level 3, 4. Level 3 is for grades 3rd and 4th. Learning goals are logical and critical thinking, the top priority. Quick calculations, problem solvings, it helps you in school math. There is a lot of confidence increase that happens, and of course the base becomes very strong. The methods and approaches is right, so we help them start with drawing good diagrams, pattern identification, guesswork, solving a part of the problem. They might not be able to solve a full problem, but right, we teach them कि किस तरीके से क्वेश्चन को, प्रॉब्लम को छोटे छोटे पार्ट्स में ब्रेक करना है, उनको पार्ट्स को सॉल्व करके वी आर एबल टू सॉल्व द एंटायर पार्ट, सिंप्लीफाइंग कैलकुलेशंस. द हैबिट्स दैट गेट डेवलप्ड आर asking questions, building interest, and knowledge sharing, and these are the skills that you develop. These are the topics, broader topics that we cover. Again, the priority again is building logic. To do that, we use these things. हर चीज का अलग इंपॉर्टेंस है. नंबर सिस्टम हेल्प्स यू get familiar with the numbers, right? This is the age wherein you have to start getting familiarizing with the numbers. तो नंबर सिस्टम से वो होता है अरिथमेटिक ऑपरेशन से some kind of manipulation techniques they are able to understand. Set theory, mensuration again helps you develop creativity, logic ideas. Plain geometry, verbal and non-verbal, again helps you develop logic. So everything has a different purpose, and again we have developed these courses with utmost taking care of all the important parameters into the mind. कुछ भी एक्स्ट्रा प्रेशर नहीं आता. द काइंड ऑफ प्रेशर विच इज रिक्वायर्ड एट दिस पर्टिकुलर लेवल वो यहाँ पर दिया जाता है, एंड ऑफ कोर्स स्टूडेंट्स रियली एंजॉय दिस. दिस कोर्स इज गोइंग टू स्टार्ट इन अप्रैल. इट इज अ 40 सेशन कोर्स. द क्लासेस आर गोइंग टू बी ट्यूसडे एंड फ्राइडे 5 to 6 p.m. and it is going to be taken by Amit Modak sir. The price is 7,000 rupees. The coupon code is ABMPRO. The link is there in the description box. Level 4, it is for the students of grade 5th and 6th, the target exams, right? At this stage, we ask students to write these good math contests like Math Kangaroo, AMO, SASMO, Asia Europe, and the other like exams. And these are the exams which test your creativity, which test your problem solving skills. Almost the same logic goals, learning goals, habits and methods and approaches. And these are the topics. Number system, थोड़ा सा deep हो जाता है. Test of divisibility, factors, multiples, finding largest, smallest numbers, simplification of numbers and decimals, integer fraction, playing with numbers, percentage, profit loss. We introduce these kind of concepts. Arithmetic mein, we introduce LCM, HCF kind of things, speed time, word problems, basic geometry, solid geometry, 3D critical thinking, statistics, reasoning, mensuration. So these are the things. It's again a 40 session course. The classes are going to be on Tuesday and Friday, 5 to 6 p.m. Level 4, the classes are going to be taken by Amit sir. The price is 7,000 rupees. The coupon code is ABMPRO. The link of this course is there in the description box. Level 5 for bigger students, grade 7, grade 8. Learning goes, the top priority, logical and critical reasoning, out of the box ideas, habits, asking questions, building interest, notes making, summarizing ideas, knowledge sharing, and self-learning. These are the methods: simplifying calculations, forming an equation, solving a part of the problem, guesswork, pattern identification, and drawing diagrams. Skills, these are the topics that we cover. Again, number theory, familiarizing with numbers, numeracy skills get improved. Algebra, the basic idea is to teach them manipulations, how to modify, how to manipulate things. Arithmetic, basic things which are going to be required at the later life. Time, work, profit loss. Of course, we do a lot of school stuff, but इसके अलावा बहुत सारी चीजें ऐसी हैं जो स्कूल में नहीं पढ़ाई जाती, जो हम यहाँ पे कवर करते हैं. Geometry is only and only for creative ideas, किस तरीके से creativity enhance करते हैं. And combinatorics, यहाँ पर 7th 8th में हम कुछ topics 11th 12th के borrow करते हैं, but again we do not introduce a lot of complex formulas, only basic level things which help them count basic things. इसका main purpose is developing logic and nothing else. The course is going to be taken by me. It is priced at 10,000 rupees. The coupon code is ABMPRO. 55 sessions, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 3 days a week, 7 to 8:30 p.m. And you can be a part of this particular course. There are certain additional things which are apart from these things as per the requirements. So we will be covering AMC 8. We will be covering certain other assignments and certain other exams also. Then level 6 for the students of grade 9th and 10th, those who are entering Olympiad for the first time. These are the learning goals which are almost the same. Methods and approaches almost the same. Habits the same. These are the topics that we cover. Some of these topics might be a part of your 9th and 10th curricula. Some of the topics might not be a part of that curriculum. For example, congruence of numbers. ये एक ऐसा टॉपिक है जो 9th में, 10th में, 11th में, 12th में नहीं करवाया जाता. नंबर थ्योरी का पार्ट है, but this is one awesome topic which students fall in love with. Students like this topic, and for some reason this is not there in the syllabi at all. कुछ बोर्ड्स में अंदर है, असम बोर्ड के अंदर है, but mostly इंडियन बोर्ड्स के अंदर, नेशनल बोर्ड्स के अंदर, स्टेट बोर्ड्स के अंदर, it is not there. Geometry, these topics, algebra, a lot of these topics were a part of the curriculum 20 years back. Now they're not there. For example, angle bisector theorem, points of triangle, इसके ऊपर बिल्कुल भी coverage नहीं होती है. Right, so tangents, power of the point. Right, so these topics might or might not be there. Some topics might not be there as part of curriculum, but again, these are really important. And of course, it is also going to help you in school marks. Algebra, combinatorics में हम पूरा का पूरा permutation combination basically कराते हैं. And of course, then there is trigonometry. Trigonometry will give a big picture, not the kind of trigonometry which is there in 10th grade. The batch is going to be taken by Chetan sir. The price is 10,000 rupees. 55 sessions, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 5 to 6:30 p.m. And there are additional sessions. For example, IOQM camp we conduct for all our internal students. And if you're eligible to be a part of that, if you're eligible to write this exam, you can be a part of this camp for free of cost. Right? So these are the additional things that we do. We also prepare students for AMC 10 exams. Right? So those who are preparing for AMC 10 exams, they can these sessions are going to be provided in excess of these 55 sessions which are promised. And then there is level 7 for the students who have completed their grade 10th. Last year अगर IOQM का exam दिया था, you might not be able to score that well. So again, this is particular level is going to help you a lot. These are the topics we are going to cover: number theory, geometry, combinatorics, and algebra. We take mathematics to a great depth, right? So that not only helps you, evolve your problem solving skills, but also it is going to help you in other competitive exams like IIT, JEE and ISI. So it's 4 days a week program, 75 lectures, 5 to 6:30 p.m. It is going to be taken by me. The price is 12,000 rupees. The coupon code is ABMPRO. The link is there in the description box. And then there is level 8. Level 8 is a restricted batch. Not everyone can be a part of this. I've made a separate video discussing all the details about level 8. You can just search level 8 on this particular channel. You'll be able to find the video link and you will be able to see. Right. And these are details of level 8. And level 8, there is no direct link, but there is a Google form which you can fill if you want to be a part of level 8. Then there is a weekend version of level 5. A lot of our students are not from India. They are from Singapore, Middle East, US, UK, and they want to join our program. They joined our programs last year, but again, on their special request, we have started the weekend version of level 5. Right, so again, same thing. The time is going to be longer because the most of the contests in Middle East and US, UK happen in October, November. So of course we have a certain time. So level 5 is going to be taken by Praveen sir, and the course, everything is exactly the same, just that it is going to happen on Sunday, 7 to 8:30 p.m. So 7 to 8:30 p.m. and after a certain time, June and July when most of the schools are vacation period hota hai. So Saturday and Sunday 7 to 8:30. So there are going to be 2 days a week in June and July. Otherwise, it is going to be only Sunday 7 to 8:30 p.m. And then there is also a weekend version of level 6. Right. So as I mentioned, a lot of students are outside India. They prefer weekends. So level 6 weekend program, Saturday and Sunday 5 to 6:30 p.m. going to be taken by Praveen sir. Everything else is going to be exactly the same. The same content, the same tests are going to be provided. And yes, then there are full math mastery programs for 2027. So full math mastery, we cover exams like JEE, we cover exams like ISI and Olympiad in the same batch. Right, so everything is going to get covered. Everything regarding your any competitive exam that you're going to give till grade 12th is going to get covered in this particular batch, full math mastery 2027 batch. And so big batch, 170 lectures, Tuesday, Thursday, 7 to 8:30 p.m. And it is going to start 1st of April. Again, the link is there in the description box. And then there is ISI 2026 target. Right, so all these courses are there, and if you wish to know about any of the courses that I mentioned, then there is Physics Olympiad also. You can be a part of this program also. You can fill the Google form which is there in the description box. Google form एक description में डाला हुआ है. If you wish to know about the courses, you can, or you wish to talk to any of the teachers also, you can fill the Google form and the team is going to contact you and will connect you to the relevant teachers. So hope you've enjoyed this program. One thing that you have to promise me after seeing this video is you have to do mathematics the right way. Solve a lot of problems, do non-routine mathematics, solve a lot of puzzles, do Sudokus. This is the right way. And agar ye karte ho, you will be surprised that your school marks will definitely improve. Yes, take care. Hope you've enjoyed the videos. Like kar dena and make sure you subscribe if you're new to this. God bless you. Bye everyone.